Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing? I gotta back up. Hang on. Oh. Let's put it in gear first. So good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody? I'm exhausted. We have 6 kittens. Told you it wouldn't last long, although 6 weeks. No kidding, guys, that's a long time for me to be without kittens. My girlfriend Maddie was like, you need to shut up. You are gonna anger the kitten gods. They paid me back. I got my little singleton tiny first, and within, I don't know, 4 days, we got the other 5. So we'll do a quick little update. What's been going on since our last Tuesday drive-in. I guess this will be our vlog time. We'll say that, our vlog time. Because it's kind of a vlog, I guess. By the time we actually get into work, it tends to be kind of a long video. So, geez, okay. So what's been happening? Not a whole lot. We did get the lower tile platform done in the Purrincess garden. That was exciting. I did get video. I had to get it from 2 different sources. I got part of it from my phone and part of it from a much older camera. I really need to get a vlogging style camera. I think that would end up probably producing better quality for you guys. All 51! We have 51 subscribers! I wish I had a cool editing program where, you know, we would have confetti and the yay and all that kind of stuff. I don't. Turn this picture. There we go. But that would be nice. That's another thing I need to do is I need to get an editing program. Really very little I do is edited, which I'm sure you guys know. Anyway, look, you can see my puppy art. See, this is how you can tell when people own dogs that ride in their cars. This is called puppy art for all of you out there not in the know. And my puppies are wonderful artists. They work very hard at their craft, which, by the way, we have Pompeia. Say hi, Pompeia. Hi. Hello. Yes. Okay. So we're going to, okay, she's probably going to be in most of the shots now. So this is her normal place of where she rides. So, but we did get the tile down. We used, there's a new system out there that we didn't know about. So we'll kind of give a little review on that while we're at it. Hopefully this will stay there and not bounce around. Okay, so we used this new system. It's called paver tiles, and they're tiles that are kind of like they're kind of like sprayed polystyrene. And they come in sheets like 20 by 36, I think is how it works. And they lay down, you know, like pieces of drywall, basically. Jesus. They are meant to take the place, one panel will take the place of 5 bags of base. So instead of having to do, you know, dig 6 to 8 inches, you know, doing 4 inches of gravel, 2 inches of sand, then laying your tile, then, you know, putting the sand and stuff in. You basically only have to dig down like a few inches because you need a 1/2 inch of sand. Then you put these paver tiles down, and then you lay your paver tiles on top of that, and then you sand them in. not having to dig that far down is a blessing, because where I live, our dirt is crap and it's like really super hard, like really hard. We did a 10 by 10 and 3 inches down was rough. I'm not gonna lie. We did it manually with a shovel and it wasn't fun, guys, not even a little. We don't really know how we feel about this system. We have another, oh, wow. Ooh, okay. If I'd had the camera turned the other way, y'all would have been grossed out, because there was a big, nasty vulture just chowing down right in the middle of the road. Anyway, he's big. Whew. We have a lot of big birds here. Okay, I'm going to turn on some air because I'm dying, people. I don't know what's going on with me. We've got another set of tile that we have to do on the upper deck in the Princess Garden. That's 11 by 50. Yeah, we're not digging that out by hand. We're probably going to have somebody else dig that, basically, for us. And I'm not sure that we're going to use that system. I think we're going to do the old-fashioned way. The Prince is kind of nervous. Doesn't want to lay that much tile and then find out that we're going to have an issue with it. So I don't know how we feel about the paper tile system yet. It just depends. We're waiting on our power tamper to show up. Oh, come on, really? Hang on, baby. I need you to go here. Thank you. All right, guys. Wow. We need a better car mount too while we're at it. Lord have mercy. We have a power tamper that's coming that we ordered from Amazon. God, I love Amazon. I don't know how in the world people ever got by without Amazon, right? Like, purple smoke, mind blown. I mean, the place is just phenomenal. So yeah, we're actually gonna own a power tamper because you kind of can't tamp this stuff. I'm trying to hold that so it doesn't go. So it doesn't go. Anyway, this should be a really fun video to see. Wow, no, go over and lay down, baby. Yay! We are going down frontage road. I think their paving is done now. And technically our big hump is gone, which is kind of cool. I have somebody behind me, so this should be interesting if they continue to follow me. Yeah, and they are. So you can see them behind me if you can, yeah. All right, let me fix this one more time and hopefully we'll be okay. There we go. All right, so they're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. I'm not texting and driving, people, I promise. I'm just videotaping. It's okay though. Anyway, so the power tamper's coming, and we'll see, because we still need to go over that 10 by 10 with the power tamper, and we'll see, and that'll give us our final results. I'll get back with you guys. If you're interested and you want to know, I'll let you know what we think about that system. It is expensive. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but you know, when you go through the point of having to have gravel delivered and, you know, sandstone delivered and all that kind of stuff, it probably equals out. The labor was definitely a lot easier. So, oh, you might be able to hear the babies back there. We have 2 containers of babies. I do still have them separated for 2 reasons. One, I don't really know the new ones too awful much. Don't really know, you know, what their health status is. I mean, they all seem healthy, but you know, you just don't know. So they're separated for that reason. And the other reason they're separated is because Tiny is much bigger than they are. And I'm not real sure exactly how that would go. So they're still in separate containers. So we have 2 back there. I wish I had a body mount. I'd show you guys my morning routine of trying to get these guys loaded up in the car, which is kind of fun. But yeah, so we did that. We got the tile done. I'll try to get my video. I'm still trying to figure out how to edit that and do all that kind of stuff. I mean, if anybody out there does this kind of stuff and they want to give me some free advice, I'll take it. I always take free advice, so because usually it's some of the best. Just kind of how it goes. But we're still working on that. We supposedly are getting stuff ready to finish backfilling and then moving on to some of the other stuff. So I'm hoping we're going to have some really fun stuff that I can get videotaped going on in the Princess Garden. We're kind of getting to the fun stuff now where it's not all just, you know, hardscape and all that kind of stuff. So looking forward to that. We're officially in fall in the beautiful state of Tennessee. It's still hot. It was 95 degrees yesterday. It's cloudy today, so I think it's going to be a little bit cooler, but I can tell fall's coming because the leaves are starting to turn yellow, and you know, we're starting to see some changes, things of that nature. So fall will be here before we know it. Like to try to get some stuff done over in the garden before that happens. Let's see, what else do we have? Still have the master bedroom that I need to paint. I'd like to get that done before the holidays. Hey, if you guys want to see, you know, watch me paint, put some comments below. I mean, I'll videotape anything you guys want to, you know, watch. I'm not saying I'm a professional, but I'm pretty good at painting. I'm pretty quick. I've done enough of it. I think this is the third time through that we're painting the house, so we're doing light colors now, so it's all nice. It's all nice. Already gave you the update on the rifle class. I haven't really done a whole lot basically since then, really and truly, just working on the side garden. So I'll give you kind of the rundown with the kittens, because that's usually why everybody watches me anyway. Oh, and we've come to the time of the program. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, it would be really awesome if you did. I need some more people. That'd be great. So hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the exciting stuff that goes on in my life, because it truly is exciting. And also, don't forget, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. Let people know that you like me. Oh, wow, it'd be great. Okay, we're getting ready to get on the interstate here, so big trucks. Maybe it'll smooth out once we basically do that. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. Give me a big old fat thumbs up, people. Let me know that you like me. It's important to me. I need to know these things. Bumps. Okay. All right, so hang tight for just 1 second. I got to do my thing and get on the interstate because, you know, we're going to merge in at about 75 miles an hour. Why 75 miles an hour? Because I can't get my little Boogermobile to go any faster merging in. She is just a 4-cylinder. See, that's just 4th gear. All right, smooth transition. And we merged in at 70. So, okay. So the babies. There we go. Stay right there. All right, so the babies. I got Tiny last Wednesday. Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday. It was Wednesday. So it was last Wednesday. So I've almost had Tiny a week. We got a call from Betty Gravel, which basically runs Dixie Day Spay. Yes, I will put their link in the box below, as I always try to do. They need lots of donations. I need donations. I need milk, just saying. Always need milk. Ooh, I need a snuggle safe too. Like, I only have one, so I need another one. I'll put my Amazon stuff down at the bottom if anybody decides that they want to be generous and donate. So we got the call from Betty that said, hey, I got a little singleton somebody found. So I went, and I think they found it in their yard or something like that. Couldn't find mom, couldn't find siblings. So went and picked up Tiny. They named him. I did not. He is a little black fluff nutter. Looks a lot like Winnie. Like, he looks exactly like Winnie when I picked her up. He is a mess. Absolutely strange. I think he was 6.5 ounces when I picked him up. He is now 12.7. Has absolutely zero issue eating. He's a big old fatty. We'll try to get some video of the babies today. Since it's Tuesday, we can probably get a little bit better video of the babies today, so you can see them all. But he's a little odd nubbins. He likes hands. He's not really a snuggler. Like, he doesn't get up in your neck and snuggle and things of that nature. He likes to sit and play in your hands. He'll roll around in your hands and bite your hands and play with your hands. And he'll smurgle in your hands, and then he'll fall asleep in your hands. It's the oddest thing. I've never seen a kid do this kind of thing. He's a little odd, but he's very sweet. He's a super good baby. We've had zero issue with him. He's very healthy. He's really quiet. He eats, he drinks, he pees, he poos. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything any better. I mean, he's just a really, really, really good kid. So Sunday, we start seeing posts on Facebook, which, believe it or not, is about how pretty much everybody contacts each other. I started seeing posts about 5 kittens that were abandoned at the door of our local SPCA. And when I say abandoned, some man put them in a piece of a kitty tree, covered up the hole, dropped them off at the door before they were ever even open. Like, couldn't wait till they opened and said, here, take the kittens. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. The dude could have just, you know, and I say a dude because it probably was, but I mean, he could have just abandoned them in the middle of a field. So it definitely could have been worse, but still, you know, I don't understand people. Yet another reason why to spay and neuter your animals. It's really super important. So we have zero history on these kittens. They're very little. We have no idea where the mother is. We have no idea where they found the kittens. I mean, you know, nothing, basically, other than they were dropped off and they were abandoned. Now, the SPCA is not equipped to take care of neonates. Most shelters aren't. I mean, I think it's so important that, Jesus Christ, people, really 55 on the interstate at 70? Come on. What are you guys doing? Okay, let's move over, because I have no clue what's going on here. All right. And that would be the aggressive driving of the Purrincess that I have, because I mentioned that, really. They were in the right-hand lane, so I'll give them that. I can't really complain. They were in the correct lane to drive that slow, but still, it's like, come on. 70 miles an hour. I wish it was 80. Nevada has 80. All right, so back to the thing. It's like, my ADT is kicking in strong. So anyway, we start seeing posts about these babies and that they need bottle feeders. Generally, as a rule, I don't rescue for the SPCA, so I just kind of sat on my hands a little bit and wanted to kind of see where the post was going. Apparently, my name got thrown out there multiple times, according to Jill West. Hi, Jill. She's the one, she rescues for SPCA, and she's the one that actually went and picked up the neonates, because there's no one at the SPCA that knows what to do with the neonate. So they just kind of put them off to the side and kind of leave them there because they don't know what to do. I think people are just automatically under the impression that all rescuers will save a neonate, all rescue places know what to do with the neonate, and that they're equipped to deal with neonates. It is really super far from the truth. Very few shelters have the capability, the funds, or the people to deal with neonatals, which is why I do what I do, because they are the highest euthanized in the entire population. So keep that in mind, guys, for people that don't know. And no-kill shelters, this is, I'm not going to say it's a nasty fact because there's reasons for this, but people need to be aware. A no-kill shelter does not mean that they don't euthanize. They can and they do. Legally, a no-kill shelter can kill up to 10% of its population and still qualify as a no-kill. Now, I'm not saying that they just put them down to be putting them down. Sometimes there are reasons that you need to euthanize. You may have, you know, a baby that's really super sick that obviously needs to. You could have a vicious animal. All of those things pile into the numbers of euthanasia. But I'm just saying, no kill does not mean that they don't ever put animals down. It doesn't. And I understand sometimes it's necessary, but people need to understand that kind of stuff. So Jill goes and picks up the neonates. Unfortunately, her and her husband have full-time jobs, and they are not able to care for these neonates around the clock. We are on a 2.5 to a 3 hour schedule right now. yes, that means all night long. I am up every 2.5 to 3 hours feeding these children, which is why I look the way I do. I'm really tired today. So apparently my name gets thrown out there several times by people that I've rescued for, things of that nature. Betty at Dixie, actually, when she mentioned my name, because I rescue for her and for Lisa, and, you know, I try to make sure that I'm available for them. Once Betty kind of threw my name out, I went in and said, okay, look, if you can't find someone to rescue them, I'll be happy to take the kids. So that's what ended up happening. And poor Betty was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus. Absolutely not. That's not how that works. We're all in this together, and the point of doing this is that we save lives. So I have absolutely no issue with anyone throwing my name out there. I always have the right to say no. Now I'm full. Like, I can't take any more neonates until some of these babies pass on, because 6 is my top number. I don't take any more than that, because it's just me. So Jill brings the babies to me that night. She's named them all, but she came up with great names. They're beautiful. I think they might be preemies. They have some telltale signs of preemies. Sexing the kittens was very easy. Like, when you have a fluffy kitten that's normal sized, normal gestation, things of that nature, tiny, people would have a harder time sexing him because his little bits are all covered in fur, and, you know, they're not really all that easy to see. A preemie, basically, since they weren't able to fully develop in the womb all the way, I have noticed with a few preemies, basically, oh, there's the police! Hi, Mr. Tennessee State Trooper! I'm only doing 70s, so we're good. Preemies, basically, they don't have as much fur. Like, their little feet, you can see their knuckles and stuff. It's kind of weird. Sometimes their ears are real translucent. Their heads are very tiny. Their little jiggly bits, like, you absolutely can tell 100% on a preemie if they're a male or female. Like, there's no, like, it's weird how it's very prominent in a preemie what sex they are, basically. We have the little knuckles. They look like little werewolf feet. Their little jiggly bits absolutely are very prominent, like super, super, super prominent. They're tiny. Some of them have their eyes open already, and these guys are the size of newborns. I'm saying they're a week old because in my house that makes things easy for me. Everybody has birthdays on Sundays. They're probably closer to 9 to 10 days old, because again, some of them have their eyes open, some of them don't, but they're super tiny. I mean, they were 5 ounces respectively for most of them by the time I got them, when Jill brought them. And she did a great job. Like, they gained some serious weight by the time she got them to me. But so she's named them, and everybody has Velcro collars, which is just a great idea. So we have Marlin, we have Marley, we have May, we have Marcus, and we have Massimo. I love that name, Massimo. We actually have a poly baby. I have my very first poly baby, which is Marley. And for those of you out there that don't know what a poly is a baby that has extra appendages. He looks like he has thumbs, basically. He's got extra fingers. And he has them front and back. And he absolutely can grab onto you like that with his little thumb. He's adorable. He's a little white and gray spotted baby. Marlin is also the same. He's white and gray spotted. May, which is the only girl, she's a Callie. Then we have Marcus, which is a blue, and he's beautiful. He's got a really super pretty face. And then Massimo, I think, is a fever coat. He's a black kitten. And about halfway down his back, it looks like Mama run out of toner, because he starts going from black to gray. But from his belly down, his fur is tipped in white. We call that a fever coat. Unfortunately, most of the time they grow out of those, so we'll see if he keeps it. But all the babies eat really well. We had a couple that struggled the first day. Everybody decides they like the short miracle nipples, so that's pretty much what we're using. Everybody eats now without any issue. Everybody's latching. Everybody's gaining weight. We've had them a few days. So everyone is gaining weight well, the way I basically want them to. The little girl's a little noisy. She's got mouth on her. But, you know, she's the only girl in the group, so she's allowed to have a mouth on her. But that's kind of where we're at right now. I am almost to the office. We are officially in the friendly city of Athens, Tennessee right now. So, I don't think I have anything else to say. I think I kind of updated you all on my terribly exciting life. See, this is why reality shows really aren't based on reality, because no one would watch them, because most people's lives are pretty boring. Mine included. I mean, there's not a whole lot, basically, that goes on. But anyway, so I'm almost to the office. We are up to 25 minutes. Yay! I guess for a vlog, that's not too bad. Again, anything you guys want to see, you want me to videotape, anything like that, you want me to do some more cooking, those kinds of things, leave me some comments below. Throw a chick a bone. Let me know what you guys want to see. I want to make everybody happy, and I want to make good videos with good content. So let me know. Oh, the other thing, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. For all my peeps that are local, which is, I mean, pretty much, I mean, it's everybody, come on. What do you guys think about a kitten clinic? You guys want me to do a kitten clinic? I think we need to do a kitten clinic. That's where we teach people how to take care of neonates, because we don't have enough rescuers for these babies. I mean, we don't. Like, everybody's full right now. That's why they had to come to me, basically. I'd be willing to do a kitten clinic. I've got a girlfriend that may even come up, because she specializes in sick neonates. I may be able to even talk her in to coming up and maybe getting into a little bit more specialized care. That'd be great. I think that would be a really good idea. Let me know your guys' thoughts on a kitten clinic. I think I could do a couple of them. Maybe one for SPCA, maybe one for Dixie. Do on the weekends. I think most people are off on the weekends, so that would, you know, I think that would help to get out the information and show people that it really isn't, it's not that difficult to deal with bottle babies. It really isn't. There's just some rules you got to follow, but it's not hard, and it really doesn't take that much time either. I mean, I feed all the kids in probably about 20 minutes. Oh, crikey! I forgot that they're doing road work on my exit, and now I'm going to be stuck. Son of a biscuit eater. Filth, Lord, filth. Oh, God. Oh, okay. That was the dumbest thing ever that I've done. I should have gotten off at the other exit. Okay, so anyway, before I physically cuss, because I do, I mean, I love Jesus, but I cuss a little bit. So I'm going to get off before I completely lose my biscuits here, because I don't deal with traffic well. Anyway, so I will talk to you guys later. So until I see you the next time, you guys know the rules. Stay safe, stay clean, have a perfect day. Bye.